welcome back for another review with Sori! So again, Vin's not here, so I shall do this review by myself. I remember we were at a fireside, that's basically our live streams that we do, and Vin and I were talking to some people, and somebody suggested Pearl Jam, Better Man, live at Madison Square Garden. So I am hoping that this doesn't get blocked. If it does, check the link in the description and just kind of play it on another tab so you can hear it at the same time as us. As me, oh, I miss Vinny. So yeah, so I'm gonna check this one out. Remember, we have a political channel, Middle America with Vin and Sori. If you want to check that out, you can see political banter, you can see some really argumentative stuff. But at the same time, I think that Vin takes a pretty balanced look. Sometimes we're getting like tons of people, tons of Trump supporters, because they're like, yes, you support Trump. And then he'll put out a video and they'll be like, F you, you got rid of, you don't like Trump. So I think he keeps balanced. He just kind of says what he thinks about the topic, and I either agree or disagree with him as I see fit. But anyway, also my Sori Life stuff is going to be releasing more on the Patreon channel. Sorry, my throat is so dry. I think I have a cold coming on. Anyway. I've been releasing a few songs on the My Sori Life channel, but the girls and I are going to be doing them and releasing them on Patreon, so keep an eye out for those. And in the meantime, let's check out this Pearl Jam. Go! Oh, this is good. People are loving it. Yes, I thoroughly enjoyed that one. That, it was really, really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It's so funny, when I was watching this show, I was thinking how before starting this channel, I literally did not know what it felt like to be at a show. But this, I was like looking at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, like these people all in the front, like they were like, some of them looked like all sweaty and like they were gonna, you know, had probably been there for a long time and stuff like that. And I like know that feeling. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is the best feeling, is when you're at a show and you're rocking hard and you need water, but there's no way you can get it because you're shoved at the front of the mosh pit or whatever. But it's a good fun feeling, the feel of the crowd and stuff. And this crowd was super active. Like they were moving, they were like right in there, like 100% with the band on that song. Obviously I've never heard the song before, but I liked it. Again, I am going to give you my interpretation of it and what I got from it. See what you guys think, and you can let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. So he says, waiting, watching the clock, it's 4 o'clock. It's got to stop. Tell him, take no more. She practices her speech. So I think that obviously the guy is out, and she is not taking any more from him. So when he gets home, she's planning on what she's going to say to him. And so she plans her speech out, and then as soon as he opens the door, she rolls over and pretends to be asleep as he looks her over. I'm not sure if she's pretending she's asleep because she doesn't want to have the conversation, or if it's that because it says he looks her over. So I don't know. He didn't say he looks over at her. So I don't know. Maybe he comes back in his drunken stupor or whatever situation he's in, and maybe then he wants to be with her sexually, and she's like, I'm just gonna pretend I'm asleep. I don't really know. Then it says she lies and says she's in love with him, can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red, can't find a better man, can't find a better man. So from that, I got that she tells him, like, she lies to him and she's like, oh, I'm still so much in love with you, like I could not find a guy that's better than you, like you're the best. But all the while she knows that it's a lie. And then when it says she dreams in color, she dreams in red, I pictured that as her life has become so boring and so black and white because of his issues that he keeps bringing onto her. And so when she dreams, not just when her sleeping dreams come to her, but I think just the dreams and the desires that are within her own heart, that when she has those, like she dreams in color, things that are brighter, things that are better than where she's at. And then it says she dreams in red, and you could either think she dreams in red means like she's frustrated and she's angry, but I got from it that she dreams in red like romantically, like she wants to find a better man, but she can't find a better. She says, you know, I couldn't find a better man than you, but she knows that it's a lie. She knows that she's telling him a lie every time she says it because she knows there is a better man out there. That's why it says she lies. It says she loves him, can't find a better man. And then it says, talking to herself, there's no one else who needs to know. She tells herself, oh, memories back when she was bold and strong. So I don't know if she's telling herself, like, nobody needs to know that you don't really love him, or that you dream in color and all this stuff. Like, nobody needs to know who you really are. But then it says she tells herself, oh, memories back when she was bold and strong and waiting for the world to come along. And I think that she was young and she was excited about life and she was ready for life to come to her, because there's a sense in which when you're a kid and you're growing up and you're like, okay, like things are about to happen, like my age is gonna come so then I can go get my license and I can go to college if I want to go to college. I can go off and start a career, or I can go off and have this relationship, or I can join a band and I can stay in that band for the entire time, or I can, go traveling the country, or, like there's endless possibilities of what people have in their heads. And so I think that she had that. She was waiting like for the world to come, for the stuff to come along and life to just get going for her. So then it says, Swears she knew it, now she swears it's gone. She lies and says she's in love with him, can't find a better man. She dreams in color, she dreams in red, can't find a better man. So I think, again, what she's just saying here is that, you know, she had these ideas, she swore that life was going to be good, that life was going to be coming toward her, but it's not working for her like she thought that it was. Now, and where she used to swear that life was going to come to her and life was going to be good and she had all these, you know, prospects of what the future was going to hold, now I think she's looking at it and she's like, it really doesn't hold anything. But then at the same time, she's still dreaming in color, so it's not completely over for her, even though it kind of, she may be feeling like that. And then it says, can't find a better man. Yeah, she loved him. She don't want to leave this way. She feeds him. Yeah, that's why she'll be back again. So I think that she takes, okay, this is just my perspective on the thing. I think she takes care of him. She's kind of like, you know, she's the mature one in the relationship. She's the one that's making sure that everything is where it needs to be and that the bills are paid, and she, you know, she takes care of him. To some men, like, I don't know that they actually want like a woman and that they want to be a man. It almost seems like they just want to have like a wife that's kind of like mom 2.0. So some men just want to be babied and they just want that, so maybe that's what it is. So she's so used to taking care of him that it's going to be hard for her to separate herself from him because if she separates herself from him, she's doing it just for herself, because she knows like he's in a situation where he needs her, he needs to be taken care of because he's not taking care of himself. But so then maybe she's going to tell herself can't find a better man, and maybe that's her way of surviving. Like, everybody does things to survive certain situations. You know, some people lie to themselves. Some people don't look at the bad, they just try to focus on the good even though the bad is like really bad. Just different things that some people drink, some people put themselves in dangerous ways, some people switch jobs so they don't have to be around people very often. Like, there's things that people do, but in the end of the day, she feels like she has to take care of him. And then I think when she's saying can't find a better man, she's trying to convince herself so that way she doesn't have to feel so, you know, beat down that she's with this guy that is actually not a man. And she wants a man. Sadly, I think there are lots of women that are in situations like this, and that really, really, really sucks. As you guys know, I got divorced like a couple years ago, or 3 years ago or something. And it was extremely difficult to go through a divorce. Vin was a good friend of mine, and, you know, we ended up getting married, obviously, which is why we're together on this channel. But I can relate with, you know, a lot of this song, I think. But I'm not there. I'm not staying in that situation kind of like this girl did and just keep lying to herself and lying to everyone around her. Like, I broke out of the situation, so to speak. And now with Vin, he's like not like this at all. Like, he's a man. He is a very, very manly man, and he doesn't want like a second mom. Like, he wants a wife, and that's good. But I don't think that I think that there has to be a lot more teaching. Like, I talk to the kids and I think about how often like older people are supposed to teach younger people like how to do things, you know, like how, you know, a lot of boys grew up without fathers, so they're like, how am I supposed to be a husband? I've never even seen this happen. So we really have to be there for our kids and for our neighbors and the other people around, so that way we can, you know, take part in their growth and help them to understand what these things are. And, you know, hopefully people don't land in situations like this one. But I liked the part where it says she dreams in color, she dreams in red. That was my favorite. I was like, yes, I like that. So anyway, this is a 10 for me, actually. I am gonna finish this review, and then while I'm editing it, I'm gonna go back and listen to it again. So I really, really liked it. So 10 for me, and I'll have to show it to Vinny later. Sori out.